Hello, in this lecture we will find the area of the blue triangle. Actually, the triangle is inside a rectangle, and the areas of the right triangles in the white color are given. The area of this right triangle is 27 units, the area of this right triangle is 12 units, and the area of this right triangle is 15 units. A right triangle is a triangle that has one of its angles 90 degrees, like you see here is 90 degrees, here is also 90 degrees, and here is also 90 degrees. So let's set the width of the triangle. Let's call to the width of the triangle A. Okay, and the length of the width of the rectangle will be set as A, and the length of this rectangle will be set as B. Okay, this is the length of the rectangle, and it will be set as B, and the width of this rectangle will be set as A. So we can say immediately that the area of this rectangle will be A times B. And this is also a very important thing, that we know that the area of this triangle is A times B. The base of this right triangle will be set as Y. This is the base of this right triangle, that its area is known, that is 15 units. So we will call it Y. So if the base of this triangle is 15, we immediately can say that the base of this triangle will be simply B minus Y. Okay? This is the length of the base of this triangle, that its area is 12 units. So it is B minus Y, and actually we can set the height of this right triangle, that its area is 27. We can set the height as X. This is the height of the triangle, that its area is 27 units. So we can say immediately that the height of this triangle, that its area is 12 units, is simply A minus X. Okay, so now we can calculate the area of these three triangles. We of course know what is the area because it is given, but we will create the formula for the area. Okay? We will start with this right triangle, that is area is 15, but the formula for the area is the base of the triangle, that is y times the height of the triangle, all divided by 2. So in general, we can say that the area of a triangle equals to the base of the triangle times the height to the base divided by 2. Okay? This is in general the area of a triangle. Okay? So we can say, okay, it is the base of the triangle times the height of the triangle, or the height to the base divided to 2. Okay, this is the area of a triangle. So we can say that the area of this triangle is its base times its height divided by 2. So it's y, that is the base times the height, that is 8 divided by 2. So the area of this triangle is y times 8 divided by 2. Okay, we will write it down. The area of this triangle is y times 8 divided by 2. The base times the height divided by 2. But we know that the area is 15 units. It is given. So instead of A, we can write 15. Okay? So we finished with the area of this triangle. We created the formula for the area. Now we will create the area of this triangle. The area will be the base of the triangle, that is B, times the height, that is x, divided by 2. The height is x, as you can see. I hope that you can see it. The height is x and the base is B. So the area of this triangle, that is 27 units, is x times b divided by 2. Okay? X times b divided by 2. But we know that the area is 27. So we can write that the area equals to 27 units. Okay, this is the second equation. The area of the triangle is 27 units, and it is equal to its base, that is b, times its height, that is x, all divided by 2. So this is the area of this right triangle, that is in white color. And the last equation will be the area of this triangle, that we know that it is 12 units, but we will create the formula for the area. Actually, it is the base of the triangle, that is b minus y, times the height of the triangle, that is a minus x, and all divided by 2. Okay, so the third equation will be the area of this triangle will be its base, that is b minus y times a minus x, all divided by 2. This is the formula for the area, but we know that the area is 12 units, so we can write 12. 12 units, that is the area of this triangle, equals to b minus y, that is the base of the triangle, times a minus x, that is the height of the triangle, divided by 2. Okay? 12 equals to the base of the triangle, that is b minus y, times the height of the triangle, that is a minus x, all divided by 2. Okay? So, first of all, we will look at the first equation. 15 equals to y times a divided by 2. So, first of all, we will take out y out. We will take y out of the equation. Okay? So, the first equation is actually (15) equals to y times a divided by 2. So we will take out y out of the, we will take y out of the equation. So first of all, we will multiply the two sides of the equation by 2. (15 times 2 is 30, equals to y times a. Now we can divide both sides of the equation by a, because a is the length of a side of a, as you can see here. A is the length or the width of this rectangle, so it will never be 0 or something like that. So we can divide both sides of the equation by a, and in this way we take out y out. We take y out of the equation. We will get that y equals to 30 over a. Okay? So we took out y. We took y out of the equation. Y equals to 30 over a. We will do exactly the same thing for x. You can see in the second equation, we will take x out of the equation, the same way as we did with y. So we can write the second equation again. Actually, x times b divided by 2 equals to 27. Okay, so here we can multiply both sides of the equation by 2. We can multiply both sides of the equation by 2. Okay, we'll get that x times b equals to 54, because 27 times 2 is 54. Here we can divide both sides of the equation by b. It is x times b equals to 54, so we can divide both sides of the equation by b, because b cannot be 0, because b is the width of the rectangle. It always must be positive number. So we can, b is the length of this rectangle, as you can see here. B is the length of this rectangle, so it must be positive number, so we can divide both sides of the equation by b. Okay, so we will get that x equals to 54 over b. Okay, so we took x and y out of the equations. Now we can multiply both sides of the third equation by 2. First of all, we will write again the third equation. (12) equals to b minus y, that is the base of the triangle, times the height of the triangle, that is a minus x, all divided by 2. So we can multiply both sides of the equation by 2. As you can see here, so we will get that b minus y times a minus x equals to 24. Okay, we multiplied both sides of the equation by 2, so here it will be b minus y times a minus x, and 12 times 2 is 24. Now we can simply, instead of x and y, we can put the expression for x and for y, because we know that we found out already that y equals to 30 over a and x equals to 54 to 54 over b. So we can substitute x by their expressions. So we will get that b minus y, and because of the fact that y equals to 30 over a, we can write 30 over a instead of y. Times a minus x, but we know that x equals to 54 over b, so we can write instead of x 54 over b. Okay, so as you can see here, b minus y is actually b minus 30 over a, because y equals to 30 over a, so we can substitute y by 30 over a times a minus x, but x equals to 54 over b, so we can substitute x by 54 over b, and all equals to 24. So here we will open the brackets, okay, b times a is ab, b times minus 54 over b will be minus 54, because b divided by b is 1, and here 30 over a times a will be minus 30, because it is minus 30 over a times a will be minus 30, and minus 30 over a times minus 54 over b will be actually plus, because minus times minus is plus, will be 1000 or 1620 over AB. Okay, so actually opened the brackets here. B times A is AB, B times 54 over B, or minus B times 54 over B is minus 54, because B divided by B is 1, and what we left is minus 54, and 30 over A times A will be 30, and 30 over A, or minus 30 over A times minus 54 over B will be 16,020 over AB. Okay, so, and all equals to 24. Okay, we actually opened the brackets in this side of the equation, and in the other side of the equation we have 24, so we will copy it as it is. And now we will subtract 24 from both sides of the equation. Okay? So we will get that actually AB minus 54 minus 30 minus 54, because we subtract minus 24 because we subtract 24 from both sides of the equation, plus 620 over AB equals to 0, because 24 minus 24 is 0. We subtracted 24 from both sides of the equations. Now, as you can see, minus 54 minus 30 minus 24 equals to minus 108. So we will write it down. Will be AB minus 108 plus 1620 over AB equals to 0. Okay. Now we can multiply both sides of the equation by AB. Okay. So we'll get that AB times AB is AB squared minus 108 times AB is minus 108 AB and 1620 over AB times AB will be 1620, all equals to 0. So what we have here is a quadratic equation. Okay, as I've already told you, A times B is very important because A times B, as you can see, is the area of the rectangle. And after we will know the area of the rectangle, we will subtract the area of the rectangle, or we will subtract the area of the or we'll subtract the areas of the three triangles from the area of the rectangle, and this will give us the area of the blue triangle, and that is exactly what we are looking for. Okay, so when we will find now, by solving this quadratic equation, the root of this quadratic equation, that is to say AB, we actually will know what is the area of the rectangle. And when we subtract the sum of the areas of the three triangles that we know the areas of them, the sum of the areas of the three triangles, when we subtract it from the area of the rectangle, we will get the area of the blue triangle. And that is exactly what we are looking for. Okay, so as I've already told you, this is a quadratic equation. And in general, I will show you what is the roots of a quadratic equation. So, if you have a general quadratic equation, it will be something like ax squared plus b times x plus c equals to 0. So this is a general quadratic equation, and the solution to this expression, or the roots of this equation, that is to say, what is x? The variable here is x, and we want to find x, and x actually is the root of this quadratic equation. Okay, we have a formula for the roots of this quadratic equation, and actually the formula for this quadratic equation, or actually the roots of this quadratic equation, will be x, because we want to find x. X is the variable. X equals to minus b plus minus root of b squared minus 4ac all divided to 2a. So because of the fact that we have here plus minus, we will have two solutions. So now we will implement actually these general equations in order to solve our specific quadratic equation. The meaning of solving quadratic equation is to find x, and the meaning of solving our specific quadratic equation is to find what is AB. And AB, as I've already told you, is actually the area of this rectangle, and the sums of the areas of the three triangles minus of the area of the rectangle minus the sum of the areas of the three triangles equals to the area of the blue triangle. Okay, so we will implement we will use these general two equations in order to find the root of our quadratic equation. That is to say, we will find AB. So as you can see here, x is AB. This is in general quadratic equation and its solution, but in our specific quadratic equation, x equals to AB. So we will find now two solutions to AB. And AB, as I already told you, is the area of the rectangle. And the area of the rectangle minus the areas of the three right triangles will equal to the area of the blue triangle. And that is the area that we are looking for. So we will write now to what AB is equals. So AB is x. Okay, so instead of x we will write down AB equals to, so maybe first of all I will write, so as I have already told you, x equals to AB. Okay, but I will write down now what is ABC in our specific equation. As you can see, A equals to 1, because here you can see it as 1 times AB squared. It is doesn't matter if you write here 1, because 1 times AB squared equals to AB squared. So you can see it as here is written 1, so A equals to 1 and B equals to minus 180. And C, as you can see here, is parallel. Here you can see as it is here 1, and BX is like 100 minus 108 AB, and AB equals to X, so B equals to 180 and C equals to 1620. Because you can see the similarities, yes? So now that we know all the variables, we can implement it in order to find to what AB is equal. Okay? So X is AB, so we can write that AB equals to minus B, but B, as we found out, equals to minus 180. So minus B is minus 180, and minus is plus. So minus B equals to 180, because it is minus 180 and minus is plus. So it is 180 plus minus root of B squared, and B equals to 180, minus 180, so it is minus 180 square, it is B square, times minus 4AC, so it will be minus 4, A equals to 1, so it is minus 4 times 1 times C, and C equals to 1620, so it is 4 times 1 times 1620, all divided by 2A. 2 times A is 1, so it is 2 times 1, all equals, so we will do the calculation. Minus 180 square equals to 11,664. Minus 4 times 1 is minus 4. Minus 4 times 1620. So it is 1620 times 4 equals to 6,480. All divided by 2. So 11,664 minus 6,480 equals, 1 minute, equals to 5,184 and the root of 5,184 is 72. Okay, so it is minus b plus minus b square times minus 4ac divided by 2a, and 100 square equals to 11,664, and 4 times 620 equals to 6,480, all divided by 2, so 11,664 minus 6,480 equals to 5,184. And the root of 5,184 equals to 72. So in total, we have here AB equals to 108 plus minus 72 divided by 2. So the first solution for AB will be 108 plus 72 is 190. 180 divided by 2 equals to 90. Okay, so the first solution for AB is 108 plus 72 is 180, and 180 divided by 2 is 90. And the second solution to the quadratic equation will be 108 minus 72 divided by 2 equals to 36 divided by 2 equals to 18. So the second solution for AB, that is the area of the rectangle, is 18. But the solution of 18 is impossible, it is not correct at all, because as you can see, the area of the three right triangles in the white color is 27, and 27, the area of this right triangle is bigger than 18. Okay, so it is not possible that the area of the triangle is less of the areas of the area. It is not possible that the area of the rectangle will be less than the area of the triangles that the rectangle consists of. So, as you can see, the area of the sum of the areas of the three triangles will be 54 units. So the sum of the areas of the three triangles is 54 units. And the rectangle consists those three triangles. So it is not possible that the area of the triangle is less than 54 units, because the rectangle consists the triangles, that the sum of those triangles is 54. So the solution of 18 that is less than 54 is not true, is not correct. So the only solution for the area of the triangle is 90. Okay, so the correct solution for the area of the triangle is 90 units. But as I already told you, the area of the triangle minus the sum of the areas of the area of the rectangle minus the sum of the areas of the three triangles equals to the area of the blue triangle. So it is 90, that is the area of the rectangle, minus the sum of the areas of the three right triangles, that is 27 plus 12 plus 15. That is in total 54 units. Okay, the sum of the areas of the three right triangles is 54 units, and the area of the rectangle is 90 units. So 90 minus 54 equals to the area of the blue triangle, and it is 36 units. Okay, so the area of the blue triangle equals to 36 units. Okay, as I already told you, the area of the rectangle minus the area of the three right triangles equals to the area of the blue triangle. So the area of the rectangle is 90 units minus the sum of the areas of the three right triangles is 54. So the area of the rectangle minus the sum of the areas of the three right triangles is the area of the blue triangle. So the area of the blue triangle equals to 36 units. And that is exactly what we were looking for. Okay? So we actually can summarize the lecture and can say that we actually found out the area of the rectangle by first of all finding out the areas of the formulas of the areas of the right triangles that we know the area of them, but by using the formulas for the areas we found out the area of the rectangle, and we found out that the area of the rectangle is 90 units, and we have already know that the sum of the areas of the three right triangles is 54 units. So the area of the triangle of the rectangle, that is 90 units minus the sum of the areas of the right triangles, that is 54 units, is 36 units, and that is exactly the area of the right triangle, because the area of the rectangle minus the area, the sum of the areas of the right triangles equals to the area of the blue triangles, and the area of the blue triangles equals to 36 units. Okay, thank you very much.